Hello dear students. Today we will continue chapter number 13 of our English grammar book Essentials of English Grammar and Composition. And name of the chapter is Adverbs. In the first part of this chapter we learnt about kinds of adverbs and formation of adverbs. Today we learn about comparison of adverbs, position of adverbs and correct use of some adverbs. So let us start it. First of all, we will take up comparison of adverb. So we are having three forms of comparison. First is positive degree, second is comparative, and third is superlative degree. So if we have to talk about one adverb, then we will use positive degree. If we have to compare two, then we will use comparative. If we have to talk about more than two, then we will use superlative degree. But how will we get it? Adverbs of one syllable form their comparative degree by adding er, like fast, faster, short, shorter, and superlative degree is got by adding est to the positive degree, like fast, faster, fastest. Here faster is comparative degree and fastest is superlative degree. This is a one way of comparison of adverb. The another way of forming that, adverbs ending in ly form their comparative degree by adding more and superlative degree by adding most, like bravely, more bravely, most bravely. Here we are comparative degree and superlative degree of early, that is an exception, by adding IER and IEST. But generally the adverbs which end by ly, we get their comparative and superlative degree by adding more and most. Now third point, some adverbs form the degrees of comparison in an irregular way, means there is not a proper rule for them, like far, farther, farthest. Here far is used for a distance, but if we are using far for position, then further, furthest. Late, later, last, much, more, most. So it is irregular way of forming comparative and superlative degree of such adverbs. Now position of adverbs. How we will find that where is the adverb in a sentence? How we will find that? Adverb of manner, place and time. Keep remember, manner, place and time are placed after the verb. So wherever verb is written, we will find adverb of manner, place and time after that verb. Like the thief ran fast. Here fast is an adverb which is written after the verb, but it is in the case for intransitive verb only. Intransitive verb means the verbs which do not require any object, but for transitive verb we will find it after the object. Transitive verbs are those verbs which requires an object to complete its meaning. So we will, in such sentences we will get the adverb after the object, like we took this decision yesterday. Now took is our verb and decision is our object. After decision means after object, we are here with adverb. Yesterday is our adverb. So it depends on the verb. If it is intransitive, then we will find it after the verb. If the verb is transitive, then we will get an adverb after the object. For emphasis, adverbs of time may be placed in the beginning of the sentence also, like yesterday we went to the museum. Here yesterday is an adverb of time and it is placed in the beginning of the sentence to put emphasis. So this is a position of adverb. Now adverb of frequency, degree. What are the adverbs of frequency? Always, sometimes, often. These are adverbs of frequency. Adverbs of degree, almost, nearly, partially, quite, just, etc. They are adverb of degree. Now sometimes adverbs of manner are placed after the verb. If the verb is, am, are, was, were, will be. Means if verb belong to be. She is often. So after is we have got an adverb. We were. After were means after the forms of be, we will get adverb of manner. Now between the subject and the verb, if the verb consists of one word, like Sandhya never forgot. Here never is our adverb which is placed in between subject Sandhya and verb forgot. So if in such condition we will get adverb in between the subject and verb. These rules you will have to remember. You will have to learn them. After the first word, if the verb consists of more than one word, like we should never disobey the rules. Here we have got after should and in between should and verb. So in such situation we will get it in between the word. Before the verbs have to and used to. Like we often had to work on Sundays. In such situation we will get an adverb before have to or before used to. Now when an adverb modifies an adjective or another adverb, it is placed before that adjective of which it is modifying. Like the bride looked very beautiful. Here very is used before the adjective beautiful. The adverb enough is always placed after the word it modifies. Like before we were learning that which is modified by that adverb we will write it before, but enough is a word of which we will write adverb before it. Like she is intelligent enough. So here we have written enough after the word of which it is modifying. Now the next rule regarding it is that the word only should be placed immediately before the word it modifies. Like only he promised to give me books. Now it is indicating that only he, nobody else. So in such situation we will put the word only should be before the word it modifies. Now he only promised to give me books. Now we have put only before promise. So we have to understand this rule, then only we will get the position of an adverb in the sentence. Next one, when there are two or more adverbs after a verb, then what to do? The normal order is first we will get or first we will put adverb of manner, then adverb of place, then adverb of time. This is a proper sequence if we are having more than one adverb in a sentence. Like she sang sweetly, that is manner, in concert, place, last evening, time. So proper order is manner, then place, then time. But if we are having only two, then also sequence will remain same, first place then time. Now we will learn about correct use of some adverb, fairly and rather. Both are adverbs. Fairly is used with positive sense, like in favorable adjective and adverb, like clever, wise, intelligent, they are used in positive way. But rather is used with the unfavorable ones, means in negative, like foolish, ugly. So in positive sense we will use fairly, in negative sense we will use rather. Some words like hot, cold, fast, slow, high, slow in themselves are neither favorable nor unfavorable. In such cases, fairly suggests the idea of approval rather than disapproval. Means with such words we can use fairly and rather, but it depends on the sense of the sentence. Very and much. Very is used with adjective or adverb in positive degree, but much with the comparative degree. Like she ran very fast. Here we are comparing only one person, rather we are using only positive degree because we are talking about one girl only. But if we have to talk about more than one, then we will use much. Like the girl was much loved by her parents. So here we have used much. Very is used with present participle, much is used with past participle. means past participle, third form of the verb. Present participle means verb first form plus ing. Like she is very charming. Here charming is used as present participle. With present participle we will use very. With past participle like praised, third form of the verb, we will use much. This is a rule regarding very and much. Now we do not use very with words like afraid, obliged, alike. We use much with them because very is used for positive way. Much alike, much obliged, much is used with such words. Now to. To suggest excess of some kind, more than what is desirable, means in negative sense. Like if we speak, it is too hot today. It's wrong. It is very hot today. It is too good. We will never use good with too because it is showing the excess. It is very good. So this is the correct use of too. Too generally has a negative sense and is then followed by an infinitive. Infinitive means verb first form with to or without to. I am too tired to walk further. In negative sense we are using. However, it is correct to say that she talks too much. This sentence means she talks more than required. So in negative sense or excess of some kind we will use too. Now enough. Enough means sufficient. She is old enough to go alone. Here it is used in a positive sense that it is sufficient for her. So here it is used an adjective. The same word enough can be used after an adjective or after an adverb or before a noun. Now quite. Quite adverb is used with adjectives that do not have a comparative and superlative degree. Like she is quite right means completely right, fully right. We don't have any comparative or superlative degree for right, that's why we are using here quite. Quite means to a fairly great extent. So here if we do not have any comparative or superlative degree, then we will use quite. So here a chapter regarding adverbs is over. Thank you.